With the Citi Double Cash Card, you get 1% cash back when you buy and 1% as you pay. That's like the joy of discovering the last donut.
Ooh.
And it has your name on it, literally, in chocolate sprinkly things.
No way.
Double the love with the Citi Double Cash Card. Apply now at Citi.com/doublecash.
My face hurts from smiling at what's been going on here the last 5 minutes. First of all, through cackles, Guillermo was yelling that, look, the whole world is falling on Jeter's head. And he was just cackling it, roaring. It's already happening. And so then I yelled at him, saying he single-handedly ruined this parade we were going to have because he so quickly turned what should have been a celebration into something that was anti-Jeter. We didn't even get to celebrate Loria leaving because of how fast Guillermo became anti-Jeter. And then in the middle of that,
Jeter's earned that, by the way, man.
Thank you.
Hold on. We'll get to you two in a second. We will get to you two in a second.
Okay.
In the middle of all that, Chris Cody screams, oh, and now it's gone national because Stugotz has taken all of Guillermo's takes and gone on Mike and Mike, and he's going on Mike and Mike, and he's screaming and he's yelling, all of Miami hates Jeter already, and it's not all of Miami. It's just Billy. But Stugotz is totally okay taking anything Billy says, co-opting it, stealing it, turning it into a take on television, and then his wife spends that money.
It's worked out for me so far.
It has, but it also had me saying during the break that the way this show is going to end is with Guillermo killing you because you've taken so many of his ideas and things and made them your own and turned them into your own fortune.
Yep.
And then all of us, the show just ending, and us looking around and saying, well, we should have seen it coming. Like all of it was fairly obvious. I don't know how we missed it. Of course, Guillermo killed Stugotz. So you're out there on Mike and Mike today.
Yep.
Giving all the Guillermo takes.
I am. I don't feel like Guillermo has, a big enough voice on enough platforms on ESPN, so I like to be a mouthpiece for Billy. That's what I do. That's really the reason I'm doing it. I should give Billy the credit for what it is I'm saying, but I don't think Billy would want that.
The best charity work is anonymous. It's best that you just help Billy the way that you're helping him by just taking all the money involved with Billy's opinions and never sharing with anybody that they're Billy's opinions because that's real giving.
Yeah.
Charitable, anonymous.
Do what I can for the kid,
So in the middle of all that, though, Billy and Mike get into an argument because Mike was very quick to pile on with, that's right, Billy, you ruined the entire celebration and the parade. And then Billy starts wagging his hands back and forth, kind of jazz handy, and just sort of singing, sounds like somebody didn't get the permits. Guillermo, admit that you ruined this parade. That Mike was talking to dumpster companies. We were trying to find out what the permits were on starting a fire in a dumpster, in a moving dumpster.
I will do no such thing. I ruined nothing. How am I responsible for this? By the way, the world is falling in on his head, and everyone realized it yesterday. Like my opinion of Derek Jeter doesn't know what he's doing, everyone had yesterday, Dan. Everyone.
What did he do?
I mean, the guy still hasn't spoken to Jeter, and his quote is, still hasn't spoken to Stanton. Right. I'll speak to him when I need to speak to him. It's ridiculous. Dan, if you're going to trade who might become the MVP tonight, he might be the National League MVP, you're going to trade him. At the very least, talk to him, work with him. He has to approve this trade. It's just bad business not speaking to him at all. And I don't understand, to get off Jeter for a second, why is Mike Hill the one negotiating this trade? He's been in charge since Beinfest left. We haven't had a winning season since, I think, 2009.
That's a good point.
We haven't made the playoffs since 2003. And he's going to be in charge of the second biggest trade this franchise has had.
You are dead right on that one. The idea that you would wipe out the luminaries, that you would have Samson wipe out the luminaries for you, that you would get rid of anything that felt like the past, but the one thing you keep is the one thing you can't.
I mean, we have no farm system because of his moves.
That trade cannot be made by the old regime. That's idiotic. If the new regime is forcing a trade of Stanton and you're allowing the old regime to do the trading, that is idiotic.
Do you really think, I know what he said, but do you really think Jeter's not going to be the guy who pulls the trigger on this trade? Because I do. I don't think he's going to leave it just to Mike Hill. I don't
know his role. What is his role? If he's having other people make the baseball decisions and he's just the face of the franchise, then how hard is it to pick up the phone and just call the guy? Like, just for looks, if you're doing nothing else but you're like a PR guy, like, at least do that right and look good. Like, I don't his birthday was last week. Hey, happy birthday. Like, I don't understand. This guy's going to all these different things.
What just happened with that birthday aside? What was that?
Well, it was Stanton's birthday last week.
And so you wanted Jeter to call him and wish him a happy birthday?
Yeah,
Is that what's your aside there?
Yeah, that's an easy starting point. Happy birthday. Is that weird? That's nice. That's common decency. You know how many people I say happy birthday to that I could care less if they have a happy birthday? Everybody.
Put it on the poll at Batard Show. Put it on, what just dropped there? A can of
Allison
salsicha.
threw gum at me because I forgot her birthday.
They've been going back and forth.
I didn't forget her birthday.
But in my defense, she lies to people about her birthday.
Yeah.
And 2 days before I asked her when was your birthday, she said it passed already. So I can't be blamed for not knowing Allison's birthday when she lies to everyone about her birthday.
I think it was last Friday, right? Like what? I don't know. I came in and my wife told me it was Allison's birthday and we should do something for her. I came in and wished her a happy birthday, and she said it's not my birthday.
She's the worst kind of person. She pretends not to care about her birthday, and then when her birthday comes and no one tells her anything, she's like, "Oh no!"
Put that on the poll. Put that on the poll. Is that the worst kind of person?
Is Allison the worst?
Is Allison the worst kind of person?
Well, I was going to say, is person who pretends not to care about their birthday who then gets hurt when you don't remember their birthday is what I was going to say, but you can just make it Allison if you want.
You're a little hurt. Come on.
Oh, this cheater thing, Dan.
You've ruined it.
I have not ruined anything. No, he came in and he's ruined it. He's ruined it. That's it. He's ruined it. And people are going to turn on him. The thing is this. He came in here thinking that his name was going to carry him to, Derek Jeter, and everyone's going to love him. And they are not. They are not. I heard them yesterday comparing him to Michael Jordan. Bad owner Michael Jordan. Already. And he's only been in charge of this team for a month. A month.
Can we stop this?
No, we can't. No, we can't.
No, keep
and you
going.
know what?
I hate this, Billy. Can we put on the poll, do you hate this, Billy?
Go ahead.
I love this, Billy.
Lopsided. That's going to be lopsided in my favor, my friend. And here's the thing. Here's the thing, Dan.
I love it.
They even checkmated him yesterday because he's not even used to the media like coming back at him. They normally just like, "Oh, Derek Jeter," and they're happy and they write whatever and they smile. Yesterday, they're like, "Derek, if you were the face of a franchise, you were on the team for 6 years, a new owner came in, took over the team, and there's rumors that you were going to get traded. Wouldn't you want that person to talk to you?" And he's like, Mike Hill's been talking to him. Then goes off to whatever, saying nothing again, because that's what he does. He says nothing. And he's not used to getting called out.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Chris.
He has mastered saying nothing.
At least before, when he would say nothing, he'd go on the field and he'd get like a hit or two and whatever, and people would just be like, "Oh, forget about it, whatever." Here, he's not doing anything to make people forget about when he's saying nothing.
Hold on a second. Chris, why do you hate this Billy?
I mean, can we just get through like one off? Like, can we let them play one game before he just has this hatred?
No, why? Why?
It's just
fix
give
the problem.
man
and by
time.
The way,
he
here's
just
a great,
got here.
Here's a great point by Mike. He's just handed me a note. Fix the roof. The roof looks terrible, and Irma was months ago. Fix the roof. It looks terrible. Why haven't they fixed the roof yet? What are they doing?
I was just handed a note by Mike.
What's going on? Fix the roof. They're going to sell that roof. Watch, he's going to sell that roof, and we're going to have a stadium without a roof again. I'm telling you.
Sell the roof to who, though?
I don't know. Scrap metal. Oh, please, you're telling me in Miami he can't sell that roof to someone?
That's a fair point. He's selling the roof.
So, as you can tell, Guillermo has lost his mind.
I have not, and people are just starting to find their minds.
I think
I'm
people are
seeing
already
clearer
there.
than ever before on this.
Yep.
2020.
We created a
Absolutely created a monster.
Good.
Wait a minute.
We need another monster around here.
Wait a minute. You just rebutted my Guillermo has lost his mind with everyone else has found their minds.
That's right. People are starting to find their minds on this, Dan.
I don't know what that means, but okay. Now let me pause for a second in this conversation. Mike, how much work was actually done on a parade? Because I know you were taking city council meetings. I know we were working toward an October parade.
Well, I wasn't taking city council meetings. I was making contacts and passing these contacts along, because along the way, before asking ESPN to help, because it got to the point where I needed this to be approved and I needed them to pitch in here, I was making all sorts of contacts with Montreal and getting UP down here and a parade of dumpsters. And I had a good contact in the mayor's office, and they seemed to be pretty helpful. And every time I would call ESPN, they would tell me, maybe downplay anti-Loria. A celebration of new ownership is what they would always tell me. A celebration of new ownership. I was like, I understand we have to make that pivot on the air to make this happen. But to the credit, I'm not putting this all on Billy because I'm getting totally Mike Ryan here. Every time I call for a status update, there seems to be another meeting that's happening next week, and we'll give you a call next week, and I'm always the one that has to follow up. I don't see them being too thrilled about this anti-Loria thing.
All right, so when are we going to pull the parachute on all this?
We're getting dangerously close because now just conceptually it doesn't make much sense for us.
I don't think we're going to get anyone out there. It doesn't feel like an actual celebration anymore.
Why don't we do this?
Because Billy ruined it.
Why don't we shift the focus away from Loria and towards Jeter and try to push him out of town? Maybe a little rally or something like that.
Look,
You think that helps?
If it takes me pretending to be happy about the thing for the parade to happen, I'll do that for a little bit. But parade day,
that's not what you're going to get. I was so excited about this.
We can still have a fun parade.
No, we can't now. You ruined it. Put it on the poll. Did Billy ruin the parade? Just put it on the poll.
I'll play ball until parade day, but on parade day, when I have a
late.
luminary
It's too
float,
late.
me and Jack McKeon.
We don't need you to play ball anymore. You ruined this before it all got started. We didn't. You were ripping Jeter before he even owned the team.
And was I wrong?
I don't know yet.
Yeah. No, we know. Billy was right.
Was I wrong? We haven't played a game yet. I think I'm with Chris Cody on the idea. I don't love that they're trading Stanton. Of course, I don't love that. Why would you love that?
But if you trade him, Mike Hill can't be the one trading him.
Agreed again. They're going to stumble around for a while. Why would they know what they're doing? They've never done it before.
But Dan, he's not an intern. This isn't a summer internship. He's the CEO of a team. I'm sorry. You put yourself in that position. Figure it out already. Figure it out.
They haven't played a game.
Figure it out. No, if you're incapable of this job and you don't have the money to do it, don't do the job. Why do they buy the team when they don't have the money to own a team? Why do they have someone that doesn't know what he's doing running the team?
Because it's a great investment. Okay, good retort.
All right.
Can't do anything with that. I mean,
you have learned well, my friend. Hi, everyone. Stugotz here. Support for the Dan Le Batard Show podcast comes from our friends at Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. Chances are you're confident when it comes to your work, your hobbies, and your life. Rocket Mortgage gives you that same level of confidence when it comes to buying a home or refinancing your existing home loan. With Rocket Mortgage, you can apply simply and understand fully so you can mortgage confidently. To get started, go to rocketmortgage.com/Stugotz, STUGOTZ, equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states, NMLSconsumeraccess.org number 3030.
Dan Le Batard.
Would you mind if the new owners of the Marlins knocked down that statue in center field?
It's obviously an eyesore, but it's gotten to the point that it's, our eyesore.
Really? You guys have gotten there.
It's something that we all laugh at together. It's so bad that it's become good.
You wouldn't go to New York and take away the apple, Dan. Come on.
Stugotz.
Would you guys look at a lot of other things and describe it that way? It's something that I mock, but it's something that is in the middle of my city, so therefore I'm proud of it and don't want it removed.
Pitbull.
Okay, you win.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz on the ticket.
All right, I want to keep allowing people to look behind the scenes here because there was something about all the detailed storytelling we were doing in the last segment. Something was omitted in the middle of that. We'll get to it in a second. But Guillermo's still yelling about Jeter and screaming about Jeter, and Mike is tired of it and not listening to him. So Mike was doing his own show while the Jeter soundtrack was in the background, and Mike's show was, so wait a minute. If Kevin Spacey, if I stood next to him any time in the last 3 decades, there's a finger in my throat. And so you got Jeter yelling over here, and Mike just appalled by yet more Kevin Spacey allegations. They just went to one of the theaters in his past, and there were 20 allegations, and it's like, I mean, yes is the answer to Mike's question. If you've stood next to Kevin Spacey in the last 30 years, there's a finger in your throat.
Yes.
But in the middle of all this is the part that I omitted in what we were talking about. In the middle of all this, As I'm climbing the stairs, well, you know it's coming your way now, right?
Well aware it usually is.
Process of elimination says you're about to get
just waiting around for it.
In the middle of it, I hear Allison bleeping Stugotz. She's like muttering under her breath, okay, as we're climbing the stairs together, bleeping Stugotz. And then I come in here, and I met with yet more bleeping Stugotz.
Yeah.
And I realized in retrospect that we all just walked by a giant box that was in the middle of everything that we were doing that said John Stugotz Wiener on it. And it said like precious, fragile, frozen things inside. Perishable, frozen things inside.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just want to understand, why is there a giant box of cardboard ice cream in the middle of everything that's happening here?
It is a delightful gift from our friends at Good Humor, and I love Good Humor, and I like to toast.
Well, hold on. Who are our friends?
Yeah, you got to say it right.
They're my friends.
Okay.
Good Humor.
No.
I swallow my H's, guys. Good Humor.
I know,
spelled with a Y?
Humor.
I think
Good Humor.
Yes.
Good
Yes.
Humor. Yes.
Humor.
And so
If there's anything to get him to stop swallowing his H's, it's the idea that a sponsor is not going to want him reading their name if he's going to read it that way.
Right. Hopefully a new sponsor, not a sponsor yet. So until they're a sponsor, Good Humor. So here's the deal. They sent me a big box. I'll get it right once you start paying me. But they sent a big box because I love toasted almond bars, and I can't find any down here. And so they just happened, I was on the phone with them, and I'm talking to them about marketing on the show, and we got some great ideas, and hopefully they're going to do it. But I asked them to send in a box of ice cream for all the guys. I thought I was doing a nice thing. So they sent in like strawberry shortcake bars, and they sent in toasted almond bars, and they sent in all the delicious Good Humor ice cream.
Hold on. But what?
I have a party in here.
Well, the part that I'm missing is, so you think you're doing that. You're the Brother Teresa of ice cream, doing sweet, sweet things for our people.
Yes.
But they were receiving it as, why does Stugotz keep telling us to help ourselves? He's trying to stick us with this giant ice box that is going to be hard to remove from the studio. Why did they interpret your act of gift giving as a burden that you didn't want to take home with you, because now you've got 3 tons of ice cream here?
I mean, listen, I'm happy to take home whatever I have to take home. I am. I love the ice cream. I'll put it in my freezer.
Yo, chicken dog.
I believe you.
How did you make it through that one? Put that in my freezer. You want to put it in my freezer? That's going to be there till the end of time. You want to eat all that ice cream?
I believed you. After all of these years, I was about to rush to the defense of Stugotz, but the shipping container knows it better than I do.
They do. I want nothing to do with that box. I don't want to put it in my car. My fear is it's all melted already. It's been here since yesterday. I don't know what to do with this thing. I think we just open it up and eat it. All of us. Let's go. Let's have an ice cream party. I don't want it.
Well, why don't you go downstairs and just let's do this the remainder of the hour. Anybody who wants ice cream, come to 10th and Ocean.
At 9:20 in the morning.
I want to go down. I want you to go downstairs, and I want to do a remote with you from downstairs, where we're just overhearing you giving away ice cream. We're going to do this next segment. We are going to do this. If you're anywhere near South Beach, come to 10th and Ocean. Stugotz will give you ice cream.
That's perfect. I do have specific instructions here from the client that says we need to open, because it's a dry ice shipment, and we need to open it wearing gloves. So do we have gloves around here?
Keep saying we. Your ass is dragging this box to the corner of the Clevelander.
I just need gloves.
Your ass is finding gloves, and you're getting rid of all of this.
They also suggested that we store it in the Clevelander freezer, which I have not done yet. Wait. This is a we thing. We're in this together, guys.
We.
How are we going to get this giant Good Humor thing even downstairs? How did you get it up here? Like, put it on your back, Stugotz. I want Stugotz to be given a cell phone, and I want a play-by-play from him as he goes right now downstairs with the box. Give him a phone and have him call in.
Do we have the gloves?
We will find you gloves. We will go on a trek with you to find gloves.
We have the bucket of death gloves, don't we?
Yeah, there you go. All right. So we're going to follow you.
Well,
here.
no one's going to be there yet. I mean, you just announced it.
No, but I'm telling people.
You want me to set up shop down there?
Yes,
okay.
and I want to play-by-play.
The good humor man.
Billy will go with you. I want you to problem solve. I want you to get into that green room, see the box, and figure out how you're going to get this box
downstairs.
downstairs.
And give us a play-by-play. We want a play-by-play because that box is bigger than you are, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
The box is bigger than Stugotz.
Yeah,
the box is bigger than Stugotz, and apparently it's stored on its side, so all that ice cream is...
All right, I'm going to go in a second. Be specific. What do you want, play-by-play of us carrying it down the stairs and play-by-play?
I want you to figure this out.
I want you to call into the show.
Right.
Call into the show, and then we will explain it as we go. We've got a few minutes here. We will explain the whole thing as we go.
All right, I'll be back.
Thank you. All right. So 10th and Ocean is where you need to go.
This is going to be weird for your Stugotz pregame show. Just an empty chair.
I'll do it. I'll do the pregame show.
The Stugotz pregame.
Oh wait, I got my picks. I got to do Stugotz.
All right, give them to me and I'll make them for you.
I picked every game this week.
You are chasing.
I need it. I need a big one. I'm chasing that Sunday night game, the Monday night game. I'm chasing big time.
Is there a Hawaii football game in Stugotz?
He was 1-6 or 1-7 last week.
I think I was 1-6. Coming off of 5-2. I mean,
all right. Do you guys understand what we're doing? Get out of here.
Did you send Dan your picks?
Important.
Are they there? You emailed them to me. You emailed me your picks.
Someone, Guillermo has them. I'm going to forward.
Guillermo's going with you.
Yeah, can the camera guys get us?
Camera guys.
I was 1-6.
We're gonna have the camera guys follow you.
Oh,
outside.
The camera guys are following you now too. Maybe this will be the pregame.
Well, they're not following you actually outside. They'll shoot you from inside, but they have windows.
Okay.
All right, I'm gone. Dan, the pics are on your email.
One last degenerate act before he goes outside.
He's going to injure his back.
Is it that heavy?
Yeah, it's incredibly cumbersome. It's taking up the entire green room.
Well, we'll get that play-by-play from him as in real time. So, if you're just joining us, Stugotz has burdened us in a quest to grab every marketing dollar and every marketing calorie that there is in the universe greedily. He is trying to sign Good Humor to sponsor his weekend observations. And so Good Humor sent him a giant thing of ice cream that the Kentucky Fried Chickens, after very little investigation, figured out was...
He's already delegating. He has sent Allison back up here to get his sunglasses, as this is crucial.
He hasn't called in yet, so that we can go through the play-by-play of him trying to
He hasn't. When I've seen him, he's got the gloves on.
Okay.
He's got the gloves on, and he stepped outside, and I think he's assessing the situation. I believe he's realized he needs a dolly.
Okay,
He has Billy with him, though, so he's just going to have Billy do everything now.
Of course he does. But why hasn't he called in yet? Is there any particular reason
I'm going to call him from our phone.
Allison just keeps walking in and out of here, and we don't have yet connection with a co-host? What does he want, Allison? Allison, get the bleep out of here. Like, you guys are, you guys forget that you're doing a radio show? Like, are you kidding me? Where he's spending 2 minutes off air, not calling in and co-hosting.
I'm trying to call him up right now.
By the way, that exchange you just had with Allison's going to ruin her week.
Stugotz is there.
But why was she? Why was she coming in twice to get your sunglasses?
That's a great question.
What are you doing, Stugotz? Where are we in the proceeding?
Right now, we are out by the Clevelander pool. I have the gloves on, so does Billy. We're going to go out to the street in a second here. Lines have not started forming yet. I'm expecting a big crowd here in a few minutes.
All right, 10.
But we have a whole. I mean, you guys are missing out. I'm telling you, Dan. There is a full box of Klondike brownie fudge swirl sandwiches. A whole box of toasted almonds. Which, to be honest, I'm not giving those out because those are coming home with me.
Fat Chris has left the studio.
Well, he should. I mean,
Fat Chris
they're all still cold, guys.
Stugotz,
more toasted almonds.
Stugotz, I see the box is out of the green room. How'd you get the box downstairs? Is it downstairs yet?
Yeah, it's downstairs. We're out by the Clevelander pool. We got it down here, and by we, Guillermo got it down here. He carried it.
That's the part that you didn't call in for because you didn't want us to hear it happening. Okay, now I'm on to the scam. I was wondering what the hell he was doing, and next thing you know, instead of being up here with us, he's already outside by the Clevelander pool. It's because he only called in when it was time to get the mic time.
That is correct, Dan. You are accurate on that. I am now walking out to 10th and Ocean here with a box of Klondike bars. There's no line for me at all. No one here.
All right, yeah, ice cream is a hard sell.
Hold on. I see people starting to walk over here. Klondike bar? You want a Klondike bar, sir? Klondike on us. It's on the Dan Le Batard show, no? You know, well, it's a little early for ice cream, he says. Hold up. Ice cream! Ice cream! Klondike! Oh, we gave our first away. Beautiful. This is great. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, it's a 6-pack of Klondike bars. This is amazing. You guys are missing out. All right. We've given a 6-pack away. Oh, we got a big tour group coming up here. We're going to walk over to them, actually, is what we're going to do. Because they look hot. You know, it's hot down here. It's sunny, and it looks like they need some ice cream. So Billy and I are now walking towards 11th and Ocean.
Who is carrying the box?
What's that?
Who's carrying the box right now?
Billy. Billy is. Allison is not coming with us. She is hiding. Oh, here comes a lovely couple. Hold on, let's see if they're interested. Hold on. Can we interest you guys in a box of Klondike bars? Free ice cream. No, who doesn't want free ice cream? Okay, you'll want it later. Trust me. That guy, seriously, a shirtless guy jogging like he's in shape. Jeez. The guy jogging shirtless. What ridiculous. Hey, guys, 1 second. You've arrived. I'm with ESPN and the Dan Le Batard show. You arrived for part of the tour. We have free ice cream for you if you'd like. Klondike bars.
Ice cream. This gentleman is
would you like it?
Klondike ice cream today. That's a pretty famous ice cream brand.
Yes, you guys like some Klondike bars? They're delicious. Brownie fudge swirl. Yes. Eat them now. You got to eat them now. Yeah, there you go. Stick it right in. What's your name, ma'am?
Ann.
Ann just took a 6-pack, and she is wasting no time. She is digging right in. They're handing it out to the entire group here. This is amazing. Wow, ice cream, yeah. Damn, those are delicious, aren't they?
Oh, my body hurts from laughing.
Those,
We come back with the ice cream man next.
You can always count on Bud Light, just like you can always count on Tailgate Terry. Without Tailgate Terry, you wouldn't have cold Bud Lights and 7-layer dip at every pregame. That's 56 layers per season. Just the right amount if you ask Terry. Tailgate Terry is famous among friends. He deserves a Bud Light. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, 80 St. Louis, Missouri.
Dan Le Batard.
561, eat it!
Stugotz.
Eat it, 561.
This is the Dan Le Batard show with the Stugotz on the ticket.
Mike, how's that for symbolism on Stugotz? He leaves us with an enormous responsibility through lies and scams. We end up with ice cream. We force him to get rid of it on his own when he wanted to scam his way and lie his way into getting rid of it. And next thing you know, he parlays it into radio magic, and he's the star at the end, and it's uproariously funny.
He's a magician.
He is. So now, where is he now? If you're just joining us, the short story is Stugotz got a bunch of ice cream from Good Humor delivered here, and it's a giant box, and now he's on 10th and Ocean, or he was on 10th and Ocean, giving away ice cream to people. So how's that going right now, Stugotz? How much of the ice cream have you given away?
Free ice cream here. Oh, here we go. Would you like a couple of toasted almond bars? Lactose intolerant. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. It is going down. We are still on 10th and Ocean. We actually had a few cars come up here, and they gave the show a shout-out. They went out of their way to get here to get some free ice cream. We're only down to, Billy, how much do we have left? We got a box and a half left. Yeah. We have a box of toasted almonds, and we have these Klondike brownie fudge swirls left. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. People better get out here quickly.
How many have you given away? What's the total number of ice cream things you've given away?
We gave away, Billy, how many boxes of Klondikes were in there? Because we found a tour group, and they were delightful, very nice. And we gave them an entire box of Klondike bars. We gave that away. I've probably given away about 15 toasted almond bars, and Allison's given away about 15 Reese's bars. Allison is walking towards the beach right now.
Okay.
What's going on? Sir, would you like some free ice cream? Free ice cream, yeah. Day 2. Why not day 2? Yeah, day 2. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Yeah. Who dat? All right. Who dat? Going to beat them Stains. Ladies, would you like some free ice cream? Free ice cream. Free ice? No, you don't want free ice cream.
I don't know how he does it, Mike. Like, I honestly...
hold on, I'm going to throw it in a cab right now.
Charm, man.
Hey, free ice cream, man.
How did you turn this into a win?
Yeah, just threw it. Dan, I just threw it in the cab. I threw it through a cab window. And then he took it. He had a big smile on his face. Amazing. I mean, we're making people happy that year.
It would be horrible and wonderful if that cab driver lost control of the car and then steered into the ocean or something.
Hold on, I'm throwing free ice cream in more cars, whether they want it or not. Yeah! Oh, we got someone a fan of the show. Free ice cream? Oh yeah, they're all coming down, Dan. Toasted almond, here we go. Toasted almond. Yeah, you want 2? All right, 2 toasted almonds for you. 2? Oh, now we're moving. Dan, we are moving products.
Now we're cooking,
Wait,
baby.
You want 4? All right, you got a little greedy, but I'll give it to you anyway. I'm joking. I love you. All right, man. Ice cream, ma'am? Yes. I have no idea where to park, but I have ice cream if you want. She's asking me where to park. I mean, what am I? Yeah, we got a Lebo Studios hat on, Dan. All right, I got toasted almonds. Well, no, some guy offered to sell me the ice cream, something I hadn't considered myself. I should have. Yeah, mark it up and sell it for me. Go ahead.
Wait, Stugotz, do you want to now segue into trying to sell the ice cream? Do you want to?
Oh, my God, that'd be great. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this. What do you think one of these costs? Like $1.50 maybe?
Oh, you can't sell.
Ice cream! Oh, Dan, now they're just driving by skimming ice cream. Yes. All right, you want me to try to sell one? What do you think I should sell for, like a quarter?
Yeah, or 2 for $1?
All right, 2 for $1. Let me try. Hold on. See how good I am at this. I'm going to work in a charity angle. I'm just giving you guys a peek behind the curtain here, okay?
No.
Oh, I can't do that?
No. Don't promise a charity.
Would you guys be interested in 2 toasted almond bars, 2 for $1? That's a great deal. You know, you go to the gas station and buy one of these, it costs you like $1.80. Too early for ice cream? All right, they said it's too early for ice cream.
That's going to be it. That's the toughest part of this sell. Like, that is... The mountain is up against you on this one. Like it's an unfair playing field.
Yeah, Stu, you got to market it as breakfast ice cream.
Yeah, protein breakfast protein ice cream.
All right, and just
organic grass-fed wheatgrass, tasty sweetness.
All right, and just so I'm clear, I can't work a charity angle in. Because, they'll be flying out of the box. If
all right, let's see what it would sound like if we had chosen that path, which we would never do. We would never do that. But let's see what it would have sounded like if we had chosen
I want to be careful. Can I say it's, what charity can I go with?
No. Just say charity. Just say charity. This is a total hypothetical.
Let's throw caution to the wind. Just go riff. This is not something we would ever actually do on air.
For charity, I'm selling 3 good humor bars for $1. Money goes to charity. Wait, what? Do you think you have $1 for charity? You get 3 ice cream? You do a good thing. It's a tax write-off, and you get 3 ice cream bars. I don't have a receipt, though. That's the problem. But my assistant here can help you.
This guy.
We'll get you a receipt. All right, we just sold 3 for $1. Okay, thank you. Oh, no, you got to take the ice cream. Yeah, you got to take the ice cream. I would feel terrible taking money. Okay. This goes to it's called the Bucket of Death Foundation, and we appreciate your contribution, sir. We just sold one. I sold one. In fact, you didn't even want the ice cream. You just wanted to give me $1.
We heard, Stugotz. We were there. We were listening.
No, I was telling Billy. Bill, we should have sold all of these. I would have thousands of dollars in my pocket right now. All right. Bill gave away a box on a bus. Billy went onto a tour bus and gave away a box. You should have sold them.
Hold on, Billy, hold on a second. Put Billy on for a second.
All right, hold on. Guillermo, Dan wants to talk to you. Hold on a second. Hi, Fred. Hello?
Why did you end up on the
tour
bus?
This is Guillermo. Hello?
Why did you end up on the tour bus?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I was tasked with giving away this ice cream.
Okay.
These people are touring this beautiful city, and they deserve some ice cream. It's a hot day down here, so I ended up on the bus. And I tossed one onto a duck tour also.
but they weren't as happy because I was just throwing it up there.
How many blocks did you go on the tour bus giving away ice cream?
Hold on.
Ice cream! Free ice cream!
I mean, I didn't ride on it. I stood in the street and put up my hands and stopped the bus, and then I got on it and just started handing out ice cream going down the aisles.
What is the funniest thing that you've witnessed from Stugotz? Because we've been theorizing that you and Allison have been doing all the work.
Well, I came back from down the street, and I saw someone giving Stugotz money, and I'm not exactly sure how that happened. But I heard something about charity, and I don't know. I'm going to have to listen back to see how that came about. Oh, hold on. The sprinklers are on now. I got to move from here. Ice cream? Free ice cream? Free ice cream? No? Free ice cream? I had a pair of sisters. One of them said she was lactose intolerant, and the other one said my sister's lactose intolerant, so am I, and I don't know if that works like that.
All right. Get back up here, please, at your earliest convenience. Thank you for all
we still have ice cream. We still have ice cream, Dan.
Okay.
How much ice cream?
So how much do you have left? Do you want to get rid of all of it before we...
I think we have like 6 or 7. Oh, Cav, here, ice cream. Hold on, there's a Cav. Here.
Oh, yeah, Cav, sorry, you want some free ice cream? It's good to get you. Good for you. Good to give your customers. I mean, what a great. Good humor, toasted almond. Yeah. Well, get the hell out of here.
What happened? Get the hell out of here.
The guy didn't like the ice cream. I mean, he tasted it, and then he looks at it. He goes, I don't like this flavor. I mean, who is this guy? Serious.
Why are you? Why are you feuding with your customers?
I mean, I'm giving away free ice cream, and the guy had an attitude. It wasn't nice. I mean, the way you cut it, it's free. And who doesn't like a Klondike bar? Or toasted almond? Everyone does. Oh, these people are just getting out of the cab. You guys, at the Clevelander, we greet you here with free ice cream. You guys like a toasted almond bar? For free. Seriously. No? You did? Yeah. Well, now dessert, if you just had breakfast. No? Would you like?
All right.
They have freezers in the room. You can put it in the freezer.
What?
No,
they don't have freezers in the room? They don't have freezers in the room. Don't lie to them.
Dan, listen, they don't need to know that, Dan. They don't need to know that. All right, so we're down to, I have 6 toasted almond bars. Billy, how many bars do you have? Billy, we have 6 total bars left. We've given away all the ice cream.
All right, Mike, should we bring them back up here? Or do we have a goal of 5 bars? Sell the bars in the 5 minutes.
Save me one. Save me one.
Sell 5 bars. Get rid of 5 bars. Take one for Fat Chris because he wants one.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to stay with you here until the end of the
free ice cream, sir. We have some free ice cream given away here.
If you're just joining us, Stugotz is on 10th and Ocean with Billy and no longer Allison, and is giving away ice cream. Good humor ice cream.
All right, hold on. Sir, you guys want some free ice cream? Yeah, man. You guys look like you got a long day, right? There you go. And a Reese's. There you go, 3 on us. You got it, man. All right, we are now down to 4 bars. We have 4 bars remaining. You'll ever do God's work. Yeah. Oh, you're going to take 2. You came back. Oh, you don't want them. You got it.
You got a return?
Enjoy. Now we're down to 2. Oh. No. We had someone who originally did not want them. I think gave me the excuse of lactose intolerant and then came right back. So now we're down to 2. 2 lonely toasted almond bars. I need to save one for Fat Chris?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I thought you'd want the other one. Did you give away all your toasted almond?
No, I have I kept the box for myself.
Oh, okay. You didn't tell us you were going to do that. So.
There's a guy coming by on a skateboard. I'm seeing if I can just throw this to him on the fly. Let's see if I can do that.
Let's see if we can do this.
Sir, free ice cream. I'm going to throw it to you on the fly. Let's go. Free ice cream. Yeah. Oh, he's going. Oh, he dropped it. Man, you should play for the Dolphins. I mean, just a perfect pass, man. Oh, ice cream. Oh, that was melted. Billy just hit someone's car with a melted ice cream bar. It is chaos out here on 10th and Ocean, man. It is a party now. Now the guy just threw it back at Billy, and I caught it in the box. I caught it in the box. He threw it at me and Billy. I caught it in the box. All right, well, we have another box if you guys want me to give them away. I'm sweating.
You can save that one for
yourself. Come back up here. Come back up.
All right, we're coming back up.
All right, everybody,
wow.
Let's go. I mean,
you did it.
He did. He always does, man. He always does. This is one of the many reasons that despite all appearances, he is a monster radio talent. He just went out there. He could do some of the stuff Marty Smith does. Yeah. He's one of the few at our network who could.
Man, Stugotz turns everything into a win. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Every bucket of death punishment he gets, he just ends up winning on them.
Well, what just ended up happening there is the first time I've actually believed when someone has said, Le Batard, you're holding him back. It's the first time that I was like, oh, my God, like that's a fun show. I'd like to watch everything that's happening there. Someone who pushes him. I would love to watch, Stugotz's America, where he's just sort of, like he doesn't care, running right? Schemes. He's just telling lies on clear lies. I mean, charity, right? Like that show would be a good show. Him just sort of shamelessly run amok through America. Seedy but likable. Stugotz.
A lot of that got on camera, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was in our camera view, so the people were shooting him from the Clevelander studios outside. So that should be a nice little web release that we send out digitally.
Oh, my God. I mean, you guys found that as funny as I did, right? Like,
yeah. It was great. We made that out of nothing, huh?
I mean, well, no, not out of nothing. It was made out of his scams, his sales, and his lies. And it's not out of nothing. Yeah. It is out of outright deceits.
Our experience of being burned by all of those things and us not having any of it.
Just amazing, Stugotz. Among the many things that I was just saying right now is it's the first time I've ever deeply felt, yes, we're holding him back. That is that is a television show. That right there is Stugotz's America. Shameless, seedy, awful Stugotz. Like, imagine if Marty Smith was a snake. Like, imagine if Marty Smith was all the same things and then throwing in charities and, Dan, they don't need to know while I'm selling them this, that there aren't freezers in the bedroom. Look,
I got $1 here. I mean,
you got $1 for charity. The Bucket of Death.
Yes.
Yeah, the Bucket of Death Foundation. So that's going to pay a future fine for you.
Yep. I'll just put it down here.
You are always the winner. We were marveling at how your lies and scams turned into radio magic.
Thank you.
You got rid of those ice cream bars by COB.
I mean, we are eating so many almond-encrusted W's around here.
People love those toasted almond bars.
No, the whole people, I don't know what they love more. Put it on the poll, Guillermo. What did people love more? Those toasted almond bars or just Stugotz? Stugotz doing all of that with them.
You can always count on Bud Light, just like you can always count on Tailgate Terry. Without Tailgate Terry, you wouldn't have cold Bud Lights and 7-layer dip at every pregame. That's 56 layers per season. Just the right amount if you ask Terry. Tailgate Terry is famous among friends. He deserves a Bud Light. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, 80 St. Louis, Missouri.